Alright, so today I'm going to talk about something, and please donate, that a lot of people might not know what it means. It's called a ratio. Now, a lot of people probably are going to laugh and be like, bro, dude, I know what a ratio is. But you know, I had a lot of people ask me, like, what's a ratio? So I figured I'd just make this video. Essentially, a ratio, if we go back to mathematics, alright, I'm just kidding, I'm not going to be baldy, but yo, if you go back to your math classes, a ratio is a comparison of two numbers, alright? And when somebody says, oh, you got a good ratio, oh, you got a bad ratio, and please donate, what does that mean? Well, let's talk about that. I'm going to tell you what it means to have a good ratio and what it means to have a bad ratio. So here's my ratio right here. 293,560 Robux raised versus 4.7 million donated. Obviously, a lot of people are going to come up to me and be like, bro, that is an ungodly ratio. Well, they say that because I've donated almost 5 million Robux and raised not even 300,000, which, you know, people ask me all the time, how do you get your Robux? How do you get your Robux, bro? How do you get your Robux if you only have 300,000 raised? Well, here's your answer. I buy Robux and I sell limited. There you go. I'm going to go around and join different please donate servers and see if I can find different types of ratios, and I'll try to explain them the best I can. Alright, I joined a server which actually has a few examples. So we'll start at the top here. So this guy right here has 1,249 raised versus 48 donated. Well, obviously the guy doesn't donate that much, so people would probably say his ratio is pretty bad. Obviously it's kind of a low ratio to kind of compare, but that's just a starter example. And actually, if I scroll to the bottom here, or toward the bottom, this guy has the opposite. 675 donated versus 67 raised. Well, obviously people would think that's a pretty decent ratio because he's donated way more than he's received in the game already. I know, again, it's a low set of numbers, but still the point being. Alright, let's up the numbers up here really quick. So this guy right here has 207,000 donated and 122,450 raised. So if we do some simple math, 207,000 over 122,450, that's 169% ratio. That's insane. That is absolutely huge. Keep up the good work, bro. That's a lot of donating. So moving downward here, this Evan guy is almost dead even. 11,056, 11,326. Again, doing the same thing, taking the two numbers, dividing them out. 102%. That's good. Now the reason I say this is good is because anything over 60% for a ratio is fantastic. And the reason 60% is the magic ratio is because when you donate Robux to somebody in this game, let's say you donate 100, all right? The person you donate to is going to get 60% of that, which is 60 Robux. All right, so if we have a brand new account, hello there, Pink Blimp, trying to record. All right, anyways, if you have a brand new account, okay, and please donate with 0 raised and 0 donated, and somebody donates them 100 Robux, they have 100 raised now. That same person is now going to get 60 Robux. If they take that 60 Robux and donate it to anybody in the please donate game or community, well, now they have 60 donated, right? Take 60 over 100, you got 60%, which means that their ratio is spot on. They've taken everything that they've earned or raised and please donate and given it back to the community. That is a good ratio. Anything over 60%. So if we move downward here, let's take a look at this guy. 2,799 raised versus 167 donated. You do 167 over 2,799, you get 5.96%, which means the person here has taken the Robux that he's raised and used it elsewhere, meaning he spent it on himself, which is fair. I mean, that's part of the game, right? I'm just trying to explain what a ratio is so you guys can know and you can actually compare yourselves. So anything over 60%, if you take the total in donated over the total in raised and it's over 60%, their ratio is good. That's essentially it. So basically anything over 60% is a fantastic ratio. Now, if you have under 60%, that doesn't mean you're a bad player. But, you know, just remember that people gave their generosity to you. You should maybe think about giving it back too, because it really does spread kindness. But that's really about it. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think a good ratio is and what's the best ratio you've seen. Take care as always, and I'll see you in the next one.